It has been a very, very long time since I've played Escape from Tarkov or made videos about it, and at this point I would say I've grown a healthy distaste for this game, but it does still hold a special place in my heart. And when I heard that BSG would be keeping the player-driven flea market closed for the first couple weeks of the new wipe, I knew I'd have to come back and at least give it a little go. As many of you know, the flea market drastically reduces the early stages of the game by allowing anyone to buy virtually anything they want from the other players once they hit level 15, and with the closure of the market combined with the new found and raid requirements for the hideout upgrades, the game would likely feel more tense than ever. Every piece of gear would substantially influence your survivability, and every single decision would have more weight than ever. And that is exactly the kind of stuff that got me into this game in the first place, so I was eager to get back into things. I died quickly in my first raid to someone I never saw, in typical Tarkov fashion, but after a redemption scav raid where I killed the PMC and made it out with some loot, I was ready to get back into another raid. This time I was going into Ground Zero with my brother, and with our lucky spawn in the ground floor of a quest building, we were off to a great start.
We're in machine gun.
Alrighty. I suppose that's settled then.
We rushed upstairs to find a stationary machine gun for Prapper's shooting hands task, and we decided to take a moment to overlook the main square and loot everything we could from the second floor. I also forgot to mention our first raid of the wipe together, like our actual first raid of the wipe together, was a scav raid on woods. We both had these VPO 215s. I had a scope and he had a suppressor, so we decided to combine them for a just more powerful weapon overall. And it was to great effect. We hunted some PMCs down and snagged some really nice loot, actually, for, like, day one. We were going to save it for, later, though, not on Ground Zero. Anyways, that's where I got the VPO from, and we're going to go back to Ground Zero.
That was my drop.
Okay. So, back in the present, about 3 to 5 minutes had passed. My brother had finished looting the entire floor, and I had, been keeping an eye on the square and the streets in the time being. And we were getting ready to leave, but right as we were leaving, we heard people starting to come up, so we got into positions to watch the door to the staircase.
Are you, like, straight?
Jumping.
Okay. Let me know.
Ooh, I'm good.
Okay. He's coming through.
He's up.
Okay.
Heal him.
Got him.
One's dead.
Are you still up?
One more. Two more. I'm dead. Come on, I'm dead.
Are you dead or no?
Dead.
With my brother dead and another enemy or two on the way, I backed off and held the next corner through these blinds. I was hoping it was going to be hard to see me, and I couldn't see well, but I was hoping that the level change here would give me a bit of an advantage, just enough to pull through.
I think I killed another one. I think. I did.
After a lucky ricochet on my helmet and another PMC kill, I moved up to regain a little bit of ground so that I'd still have a little space to fall back on again if necessary. I was worried more enemies would be pushing up the stairs, but I couldn't just sit here, so I moved off as much as I could and began healing.
There's so many left still. There's at least 2 more PMCs here.
With all the activity nearby, I was a little too nervous to attempt a surgery on my arm, so I repacked, took a quick drink, and started thinking about how I was going to loot and hide my brother's gear while exposing myself to as little risk as possible. Once my mags were packed, I crept up and started my looting process.
I'm just gonna hide all of it back here, probably.
With some of my looting done, I also wanted to make sure I got my brother's gear hidden as well as I could so it would come back for him in insurance.
Should I be doing it like this? Like in this spot? I don't know.
This is as good as it gets. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's actually a good idea or not. I can't get any greedier than I already have, you know?
Yeah.
This is plenty right here.
Once everything was taken care of, I did surgery on my arm and I got ready to head for an exit. By some miracle, no one ended up coming up the stairs, and the vehicle exit was actually still available, so that's where I planned to head. But there could still be enemies waiting for me downstairs, so I was planning on being pretty cautious.
There's something right below me. I just don't know what.
After paying, I moved off, keeping my eyes and ears open for any threats while also tracking the timer for the exit.
Boom, we made it, baby. We made it.
Holy shit, dude.
This is AI Scav at the end.
Yeah, it just scared the shit out of me. Yeah, it was panic firing. Ooh.
Not a bad raid for loot. Damn.
Yeah.
So I had made it out, and that's all I've got for this one, but there are plenty more raids to show in the future. Now that I'm kind of just getting back into things after a solid 10 months or so, I want to keep things just kind of laid back and small scale for the time being, so just single stuff, or single raid stuff like this. This one was fun to make though, so we'll see where things go, and you know, anyways, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot that you'd spend your time, you know, here watching the stuff that I make, and I really do appreciate it. I think that's all for me though, so as always, remember to take care of yourself and have a good night.